What is going on, guys? I am the White Guy, and today we are checking out another Reflex custom track, and this video is called, this track is called Roadside MX Park, and we're on the freeride version of it today. Very, very well made track. Like, this is just, at least the track, the name of the file I threw into the game was called Roadside MX Park. I don't know if this is a Nationals track. I can't remember who made this track. I feel very bad about that, but the file was sitting on my hard drive, and I was like, ooh. Haven't made a video on this yet, but this track is just absolutely fantastic. The fact that people are still like making tracks like this in Reflex is just bananas to me. The level of detail here is just crazy. The textures are just amazing. The track rides like fantastically, and I honestly don't know if this is a replica of a track or if this is something somebody just dreamed up one day. But this track is just something else. It is just absolutely amazing. You can probably see that, like the textures and everything, just all the little details are fantastic. There's tough blocks everywhere, there's all the banners and everything you could expect. I am still wondering though when people are gonna, if anybody's ever going to like eventually start selling off like advertisements inside of their tracks for people. 'Cause I wouldn't have a problem with that personally, because that's what real tracks do. And there's probably a little bit of money some track creators can make if they sold advertisement slots inside their actual track. But I don't know, we'll see how that ends up going. Let's scrub that. No, we gotta guess not. We'll scrub this one for sure, though. I think, I could be wrong, but I think in MX Simulator they do sell, like, advertisements in their MX Simulator track, so I don't know why people aren't doing that for Reflex. They could try to if they want to make money. You got, like, that weird switchy, sidey stuff, I don't know what that stuff's called, that, you can just dive right down the middle of it, and some step-on, step-offs. This is just a really, really cool track. I don't think this is a replica of anything. I think somebody just dreamed this up, and it was just fantastic. This is just such I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's a very well-made track, and it just seems like it's a lot of fun to mess around with in the game here. Very nice bowl corner looking deal right there. If we bring this back in, like the ruts are even like muddy going down the hill too, and then just really, oh, that gets really washed out and muddy right there. Wait, can you hear that? I don't know how well you can hear that, but this is like all muddy terrain going down the hill right there, so it gets nice and slick, and then it's still like muddy. I hope you can see like the water effect and stuff like that in the ground. It's just like it's so well made, and this is getting all slick, and I believe we have a nice step down. This is such a cool, there's literally nothing else like this. This is a fantastic track. I'd give this a solid 10 out of 10. We'll see how, oh, we end up washing out in that section right there. I don't recognize anything yet, so this is a long track if we're at 3 minutes and we still haven't gotten a lap done. We'll see how well this goes, though, if we continue to press onward. I don't know if this is like a one-way track, but if this laps around, I don't recognize anything yet. This is a long track. There, the finish line, Roadside MX Park finish line. Scrub over it, and let's go around. I think we're on lap 2 now, or the first actual lap, rather. Yep, I recognize that little mark in the ground. Up the Red Bull step up. And carve that corner, rather. Step off. I hope you let me know what you guys think about this track in the comments, because stuff like this is like, I completely forgot I had this track, and it is just a gem. There's just so much crazy stuff for Reflex out there. I hope you guys are still enjoying Reflex content, rather. If you have other ideas for things you want to see, like, if you want to see more MX Simulator, or whatever, because the only game I could think about posting other than Reflex would be Supercross, but Supercross doesn't like to function, and MX vs ATV All Out is still, it's still a bit of a ways away yet. That'll definitely be coming onto the channel, but it's still out there for a bit, for the foreseeable future. We will see how that wants to play out, though. Hopefully I can get, like, a copy of that to review or something like that. That would be fantastic, but I'm not really banking on it too hardly, as I believe I've said in other videos. We shall see how it goes. I like this nice whooped out section. Get a shot of the suspension doing its thing as we jump out. Wait, is there a parking lot back here even? Hold up. He even made a parking lot. Okay, that's like, we're gonna go over here for a second, because we are on the freeride version, so we can do this. It's just like the attention to detail on some of these tracks. Like, you're not gonna see this ever from the track out there, but he took the time to put a parking lot. Like, that is next level attention to detail right there. We're gonna pop back onto the track now, which I believe is over this far berm. we're just gonna send it over here and see where we end up. Transfer line. And I believe we actually want to hop in line for these jumps because we can start throwing some big freestyle tricks over these. That's just crazy, like the attention to detail, like the parking lots, all the signs and all that. This is the next level track. It's very well made. Like there's a lot of custom tracks that get made. There's not a lot of them like this that get made though. We can overjump that one with the 360, so we can case this one, and we can try and throw another 360 over this one. No, they get bigger as you go, it seems. So we'll try that section again here. Mainly because I think it's a fun section. I want to try it again. Oh, those rocks are... I was not expecting... That's an object, too? I was definitely going to expect that to just be like a drive-through thing that doesn't have a collision box on it. But I guess not. So we're going to just skirt that way. Let's drop a flag. And let's go around for round 2 in the jump section here. Then just throw a rock solid. Bring that. No, we screwed that up. We're going to take another run through the freestyle section here. Or at least what I'm going to be using as the freestyle section anyway. Rock solid over that, pull it back up. 360. Oh, we really need to brake check ourselves on that. So we'll go take it slow for the first couple, then we'll try and double backflip the third one. So let's just, oh, no, we don't need to be doing 360s over that. We'll take one more attempt at this because I want this to work out well. So, brake check, windmill. Well, I'll do one more windmill, and we can attempt to double backflip that. No, we're going to get one. We're not double backflipping that. There we go. That's a good line through the freestyle section, I think. Step up, and we're out of the rhythm section right there. Very smoothly done. And we'll scrub-a-dub-dub. This track is just so well. I really do like the tracks where it like flows with the terrain, kind of how that hill does, and then you hit this and it comes back up the hill. It just feels like there's not a ton of tracks. A lot of them are just like flat ground that have hills built up onto the flat ground, whereas this kind of flows with the natural terrain of everything, and it just looks really good, and it's more appealing to me at least. Let me know how you think about this in the comments, and I'm interested to see what you guys think too. If you guys have other suggestions for custom tracks too, or things you'd like to see in custom tracks, maybe we could have that discussion in the comments for today's video about. If you had to pick one type of a custom track, what would it be? Like national, freestyle, freeride, supercross, enduro cross, that kind of deal, or like trails maybe? I don't know. Let's see what you guys have ideas for in the comments, and maybe if any of the track creators read the comments, they might get inspiration from it. But I don't know how people make these things. Like, I've tried to look into track making, and it is just beyond my level of understanding, and so much time must have gone into this. It's just... we just need to take a minute and be appreciative and thank all the track creators for the time they spent on these tracks, because this must have taken many hours to put together. It's just... I'm at a loss for words as the controller decides it wants to stick and send me flying off the side of the track there for just for the lulz. But yeah, this track is going to be a weekend upload worthy, because like if you haven't noticed with some of my videos, it's like the tracks are just like, oh hey, I made a custom track, come check it out. That stuff that I tend to like, that'll be my during the week uploads. But when there's just like off the wall next level tracks like this, for lack of a better description, this is these are the kind of videos that I try to save for weekend uploads, where they're probably going to get more views, because they're just crazy. We'll send a transfer line 360 off of that. Boom. You didn't think that was going to work, but it worked out just absolutely perfectly. And, well, it worked out perfectly until we decided to start taking a dirt nap right there. I believe we might be going backwards, but we're still going to send it and see where we end up. We're gonna do some transfer line hunting right now as we throw out that dope through front flip. And we're not going to make a trick up that hill there. Ooh, we're going to jump the gap of that chasm right there. And can we backflip down the hill? No, we can't, but we can still hit a sick transfer line off the cliff and make out with that like a little bandit. Alright, I see a transfer line potential right here, and let me know what you guys think about, like on freeride tracks like this. Should I be sticking to the track, or do you want to see like some attempts at transfer lines and other things? Like, we just did that awesome 360 up to the finish line right there. And we can probably bust out another one off of this, I would imagine. Because I think we already did this before, where you can just kind of like float up in the air, point that way, and we're fine. There also was just a little rock crawling section I see. Oh, nope, see, these are the drive-throughable rocks I was expecting the other ones to be. So that's not going to do much for us, but ooh, Ooh, we almost got away. We just like barely clipped that tough block with the nose of the bike, and it was not, game was not having that one. But I believe we're starting to run out of time for this video, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you want to see more of, more like transfer line hunting on the free ride versions of tracks, let me know and I'll try and adjust to that. If you'd rather see more, like sticking to the track instead of doing, that kind of thing, let me know and I will be happy to adjust to that as well. You guys do ultimately control what gets posted on the channel, and any feedback is very much welcome. As we, hold on, I couldn't do that again if I wanted to, but with that really sick 360 backflip combo to, oh, can we front flip another berm now? I'm just gonna, we're just gonna send it off into the distance here, and I will leave you guys with that we somehow pulled away and landed. We stuck the landing like a pro on that. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.